First thing we're going to do when we get started now is to de-energize the Mikro Air Jet Sieve. Remove the power and the communications cables. In this case here, we have the vacuum plug that attaches to the back of the unit. We're also going to remove the balance communication cable and the network cable. Do not enter the bottom of the Air Jet Sieve unless you have been properly trained and or authorized to enter, because you could inadvertently damage componentry. Notice the ground cable, keep things fairly close, and we'll set the feet, because what we've done is we've unthreaded the feet, removed the bottom cable. We're now going to take and grasp the filter. What's nice about the filter is that it is clear plastic. In this case here, it was attached by means of some silicone glue. It's not necessary because typically the unit does not move on the analytical table, and then you're going to notice the material that's in the filter. So what we're going to now do is we're either going to tap to get as much as you possibly can of any of this residue out of the filter, and if you have available a compressed air line, take the compressed air line, and we're going to use a canned air in lieu of the compressed air line, and we're going to blow out the unit. Now, notice, didn't get all of it out. So again, what we're doing is just cleaning out an existing filter. In many cases, I would suggest or recommend replacing the filter. And what we're now going to do is take this connection of the hose. Be cautious with the canned air. You notice that it was splashing some gas out. But what you want to do is you want to clean the hose. Now, make certain that's dry before you start it up again, because you don't want to capture any of that material and cause for other issues to take place. Okay. So, now, I'm just going to put this back in place in the direction in which it's supposed to be. I notice there's a little bit more material in here, but I'm not going to be able to get it all out. So in a case such as that, it's highly recommended you replace it. But what we now do is we insert the filter such that any incoming material will be captured on the outside rather than captured on the inside of the filter, because that'll give you a visual as to, yes, it needs to be cleaned. We'll reconnect the hoses, and then basically you're done. We then reinsert the cover, rethread the feet, and once the feet are all in place, now, one thing I'd like you to take a look at here is the actual air is entering in through an opening on the end of the wall here. It's very difficult to see. Here, I'll move that back a little bit. But you want to make sure that that's clean and free of material as well. I know it is because I just used the compressed air to push it back through, and there was no, let's say, back flush of air on it. Once you've accomplished all that, reconnect your vacuum hose, your vacuum power, your balance communication cable, and then your network. Turn the unit back on, and you're good to go.